So today I finally hit Royal Champ in Clash Royale for the first time in 8 years, and this is my rank up game, and I'll just be commentating. So I have Evo Cannon and Evo Knight, 'cause I don't own Evo Firecracker. I would use Evo Firecracker if I had it, but I'm just running this Hog Quake deck with the Lightning. Honestly, it's a pretty easy deck, and it catches them off guard pretty nicely. Looks like, I mean, we faced Bridge Spam here. This guy was an Ultimate Champ too, and he's level 15, we're level 14, which is unfortunate, but that's like most of the players you're gonna face in this league. So yeah, he was an Ultimate Champ, which is surprising because I don't think he played that well. But yeah, so a really simple start here, just figuring out each other's decks. I play Skeletons here to force out a defense. It looks like he was going to play the Bandit anyways, because I mean, I guess he would have had to defend it anyways. Here, I decide to tank the bandit with my hog, so he's forced to defend as well as defending the bandit. Mm, here, okay, I was surprised he didn't zap that. I feel like he should have zapped it. Um, he tried to catch me off guard there. He would have gotten a hit if I didn't log that. Um, because my skeletons are under leveled, they didn't do as much damage. So, anyways, I have all my Evos in cycle. He has Evo Zap and Evo Battle Ram. My friend was spectating. Um, I cycled the Firecracker here, and he does poison it. I think I said wow, because I feel like he spent way too much elixir on that. This is a really simple defense. Honestly, I do have a really good matchup into him, like an insanely good matchup. He doesn't have a single building. Um, Evo Zap does defend pretty well. I believe, yeah. My cycle is pretty weird here, so I decided to cycle the skeletons. And Knight in the back. Just trying to get back to the Evo. Evo Knight is really going to be helpful here. And Evo Cannon especially is going to be helpful. I decided to Ice Spirit there, so my cannon stays alive a bit longer instead of letting it tank for that. And I believe I Lightning here. I don't. Oh, I do, yeah. That was a really, really bad Lightning in my opinion. I think. I think that was a bad Lightning because I only hit the Electro Wizard. I tried to hit the Mini P.E.K.K.A, but I was a little bit too late on there. I hesitated. He goes for a bad poison, I think. Because I mean, even though it hits the cannon, it gets value. I think it's a bad poison regardless, because I still killed a battle ram. Yeah, his attacks are pretty weak. This is where it got a bit. No, it didn't even get a bit sketchy because my Evo Cannon just bails me out. Um, I hog. As you notice, I did this before. I should have not rushed the hog, so my knight would tank the daggers. And I did that twice where I was just impatient. I tried to force out another defense, but he just goes Royal Ghost right on top. Here, I tank, and then I go in for another hog, and he mini P.E.K.K.A s, but he messes up the mini P.E.K.K.A and it gets a hit, which is huge. Here, he's gonna start ramping it up because it is double elixir. Um, those were nice skeletons because not only did they take down the battle ram, they distracted the mini P.E.K.K.A and the bandit at the same time. The Evo battle ram does get sketchy, especially right here when it just takes out my cannon like that. But I have log to bail me out and skeletons to tank for the mini P.E.K.K.A, as well as the bandit again. Skeletons are like the MVP of this match right now. Um, he- I know his cycle is weird, so I decided to go hog on the ops lane to force out like defense on both sides. And that Evo Knight, he still has to defend, as well as I'm getting forcing out Elixir on the left side too. And he goes for a defensive batter ram, which you never really want to see. And here I messed up. I did not notice the Royal Ghost, but thankfully I saved it with Skeletons and Ice Spirit, and I only tanked one hit. So maybe in theory it would have been better to just tank one hit as I did, but it was an accident. So, and I decided to Lightning here, which I think was a good idea because he had so much elixir on the board there, and I didn't have any cards in cycle to defend well. I say good game here. It's just a little bit of ego, just a little bit of bravado, and I'm trying to like brag to my friend, like trying to impress him. And then 7 seconds left, and the game's pretty much over. And I decided to spam because I was super excited. I got into Royal Champ for the first time. Again, I thought I played well. I thought I played well. I mean, I made some mistakes, but ultimately I thought this was a good match.